Surface area of a sphere, that would be like a ball, actually goes into 4 circles. You've got the top, the bottom, and the 2 sides come together into a sphere. So we have the area for a circle, pi r squared, times 4, because you've got 4 circles that fit together for a sphere. When you visualize these shapes flattened out, surface area becomes much easier. Let's take a look at this box. If we were to find the surface area of this, we would have, oh my goodness, we have triangles here on the flaps, rectangles on the sides. These look like squares. And then we have trapezoids on these flaps. Look, see it? Let me see it better on this side. Those are trapezoids. The formulas that we would need to do surface area of this box would be as follows. We have a rectangle here, and there's one on the back, and through measurement I find that the bottom part of this box is also a rectangle the same size. So we would need the 3 rectangles. There are 2 squares on the flaps. Then we have a trapezoid here on the lid part. Of course, there's one on the other side as well. So we'll have 2 of those. And then we have these 2 triangle flaps. We have 3 rectangles. There's no wasted space in a rectangle, so we're just going to have area is equal to length times the width. But we have 3 of those, so we're going to have to multiply that by 3. Our squares have no wasted space either, so its area is equal to, you could use length times width again, but each of the sides of the squares is the same, so it has a fancier formula, side squared. But length times width would also do it. We have 2 squares, we'll multiply that times 2. Our trapezoid has some wasted space in it, as you can plainly see. The rows on the top are shorter than the rows on the bottom. So we're going to have a fraction in this case to take that into account. We also have 2 bases. One is smaller than the other. So we're going to multiply this base 1 plus base 2. And then we need the height. And all of this is the area for one of the trapezoids, and we have 2. So now let's take all of this and multiply it by 2. And our triangles also has wasted space. Whenever you have a difference in the altitude here, we have a thicker bottom than the top, you're going to have some wasted space. So area is equal to, again, 1/2 base times the height. And when that's all finished, we have 1 area for the 1 triangle, but we have 2. So all of that gets multiplied by 2. Then we're going to take all the partial pieces and add them up to get the surface area. Of our box.